Hey, it's April 29th, 2010 here in Calgary. This is what it looks like outside. It's hard to believe that just 3 days ago we were playing golf. Now here behind my garage we have a drift that is as tall almost as I am. I'm just going out to the size of this drift is just ridiculous. So this is what the weather looks like today. The winds are gusting from 60 to 80 kilometers an hour. That's like 40 to 50 miles an hour. You get an idea by looking up here at the flag just how windy it is. I mean, it's really howling out here right now, and it's not very nice. It's only about -2, so it's not really cold. You'll notice the tracks on the driveway is like wet, slushy snow, but with the wind it feels like it's about -20. Max is having a good time. He likes the snow, so he's running around having a good time. Here you get an idea of the trees here and just how much snow is on them with ice, etc., that's knocking them down. All these plants in front of the house were all out in bud a couple days ago, so I don't know what this is going to do to them, but give you a quick overview here of what it looks like up the hill. You have a better picture of the flag up there now. Now I'm walking down the driveway here towards the front of the house. An idea of what the snow looks like on the steps. Pretty much impassable right now. But we're coming around the corner here. You'll notice the wind is blowing a little bit harder. That's because it's from the west. So as I go around the corner, the noise of the wind is going to increase. It already has. You've already picked that up. And you get an idea of what the snow looks like blowing across the driveway. You can see the neighbor's house across the street. It's not very clear, but it is there. And it is really howling right now. Almost having trouble standing up here. But we'll come down here a little bit down the driveway. There goes Max again. He doesn't seem to mind. Give an idea of the beating that the trees are taking here with the ice on them. And we'll walk around the back of the house here and we'll show you what it looks like after it all night long with snow and wind. The house looks pretty white. You get an idea of all the snow that's built up on the side of the house, having been blown on all night long. And we're coming up back to the backyard here. You'll see that tree in the distance there, that spruce tree, 10 years old. It was caked in ice this morning. I knocked the ice off, but I'm pretty sure that it's been damaged somewhat. It's bending over and won't stand up. So we'll have to see what that looks like in a few days. I'll give you an idea of the snow up against the glass railing here in the deck, and once again against the side of the house. We'll just go back this way. Idea of what the house looks like. It's a winter wonderland, but it's not very nice. It's just too cold, and it's pretty miserable for the end of April, but it is Calgary. And here's some more trees in the backyard. You'll see what the ice has done to them. It's really knocking them down. I'm going to have to get out here and take some of that off before we lose some of these trees as well. So not a very nice day. Probably one of the biggest storms we've had all year, and here it is at the end of April. So that was sort of a full circle tour of the house, and once again we're back here to my my favorite 6-foot high snowdrift in the backyard. Moisture's good. This is too much all at once, I'm thinking. So it's April 29th, 2010, and Merry Christmas.